Have you ever cracked open a cold can of Red Bull and wondered what's really inside that tiny can that claims to give you wings? It's one of the most famous energy drinks in the world, a beverage that promises an instant boost of energy whenever you need it most. But how does such a small can of liquid deliver such a powerful punch? Is it just clever marketing, or is there real science behind the buzz? And most importantly, does this popular drink pose any health risks you should know about? Today we're pulling back the curtain to uncover the truth about Red Bull, where it came from, how it's made, what ingredients it contains, and whether it's truly safe to drink. Get ready, because this journey will take us from the bustling streets of Thailand, where it all began, to the high-tech production lines that churn out millions of cans every day. Buckle up, because this story is as thrilling as the sports Red Bull sponsors. Before we dive into the factory floor and see how a can of Red Bull comes to life, let's go back to where it all started. Believe it or not, Red Bull's story doesn't begin in a flashy European market or with a massive advertising campaign. Instead, it starts in Bangkok, Thailand in the early 1980s. An Austrian businessman named Dietrich Mateschitz was traveling through Asia when he stumbled upon a local drink called Krating Daeng. This energy tonic was wildly popular among truck drivers and workers who needed a quick boost during long shifts. Curious, Mateschitz gave it a try, and to his surprise, it completely wiped out his jet lag. That moment changed everything. He realized that if this drink could work so well for him, there was huge potential for it in the Western world, where long work hours and busy lifestyles were becoming the norm. Mateschitz didn't waste any time. He reached out to Chaleo Uvidhia, the Thai creator of Krating Daeng, and proposed a partnership. Together they tweaked the original formula to appeal to Western taste buds, toned down some of the intense sweetness, and came up with a brand new name, Red Bull. But they didn't stop there. They knew a good product wasn't enough. They needed a brilliant marketing strategy. Instead of traditional advertising, they decided to build the brand around extreme sports, adventure, and youth culture. Red Bull wasn't just going to be a drink, it was going to be a lifestyle. From cliff diving to Formula One racing, snowboarding to skateboarding, Red Bull put itself everywhere adrenaline flowed. And then came the iconic slogan that would become a part of pop culture: Red Bull gives you wings. In 1987, Red Bull officially launched in Austria, and within a few years, it had taken Europe by storm. Today it's a global powerhouse, selling billions of cans every year. But what exactly goes into a can of Red Bull? How does this drink give you that feeling of alertness and energy? To answer that, we need to step inside the factory and follow the production process from start to finish. The first step is sourcing the key ingredients that make Red Bull what it is. Contrary to popular myths, no, Red Bull does not contain any bull-related ingredients. One of the most misunderstood components is taurine, an amino acid that plays a role in muscle function, heart health, and nervous system support. The name taurine comes from the Latin word taurus, meaning bull, because it was first discovered in ox bile in the 19th century. However, the taurine used in Red Bull is 100% synthetic and produced in laboratories, making it safe and cruelty-free. Along with taurine, Red Bull contains caffeine, B-group vitamins, sucrose, and glucose. Each of these plays a unique role. Caffeine, of course, is the stimulant that helps fight fatigue and improves alertness. The B vitamins help your body convert food into energy. The sugars provide a quick source of carbohydrates that your body can burn for fuel. Once the ingredients are ready, they're transported to state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities where precision and quality control are everything. Large stainless steel tanks mix the ingredients according to exact recipes, ensuring consistency in every single can. The process starts with water, which makes up the majority of the drink. This water is purified to the highest standards to make sure it's completely free of contaminants. Next, sugar is added and dissolved into the water, creating a syrup base. Then come the active ingredients, caffeine, taurine, and vitamins, each measured with incredible accuracy. Even the slightest deviation could affect the taste and effectiveness of the drink, so automated systems and human supervisors work hand in hand to keep everything perfect. Once the formula is mixed, it goes through rigorous quality checks to ensure everything meets Red Bull's strict standards. Samples are tested for flavor, texture, and composition before the liquid moves to the next stage, carbonation. Carbon dioxide is added to give Red Bull its signature fizz, which not only makes it more refreshing but also helps preserve the drink. After carbonation, the energy drink is ready to be canned, and this is where the real magic happens on the production line. Imagine a massive hall filled with high-speed machines working in perfect harmony. Aluminum cans are cleaned, sterilized, and lined up on conveyors waiting to be filled. These cans move so fast you can barely see them as liquid streams and at lightning speed. Once filled, they're sealed with airtight lids using precision engineering to ensure not a single drop leaks out. But the process doesn't end there. Every can is inspected with automated cameras and sensors to check for defects, dents, or improper sealing. Only the cans that pass this rigorous inspection make it to the packaging area. The next step is labeling and packaging, where the cans are grouped, wrapped, and boxed ready for shipping. Pallets stacked with thousands of cans are loaded onto trucks and sent to distribution centers worldwide. From there, they make their way to convenience stores, supermarkets, gas stations, and vending machines, ready for you to grab when you need that energy boost. But here's a question many people ask: is Red Bull safe? The answer is yes, when consumed in moderation. A standard 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull contains about 80 milligrams of caffeine, roughly the same as a cup of coffee. For most healthy adults, that's well within safe limits. However, drinking multiple cans in a short period or combining them with alcohol can be risky, as it may lead to increased heart rate, dehydration, or jitteriness. Red Bull itself warns against excessive consumption and recommends no more than 2 cans per day. Despite these warnings, Red Bull remains incredibly popular. Its success isn't just about the energy boost, it's about the brand experience. Red Bull has positioned itself as more than a beverage. It's an icon of adventure, excitement, and living life on the edge. From sponsoring extreme sports events to hosting music festivals, Red Bull has built a culture around its product that people want to be a part of. It's not just about drinking an energy drink, it's about embracing a lifestyle that says, "I'm ready for anything." Imagine grabbing an ice-cold can of Red Bull when you're feeling drained, that first sip waking up every cell in your body. But have you ever wondered what really goes into making this world-famous energy drink that so many Americans rely on for late-night study sessions, intense workouts, or powering through a tough day at work? Red Bull isn't just a drink, it's a lifestyle symbol, a burst of energy packed into a sleek silver and blue can. Today we're going behind the scenes to uncover how Red Bull is made, what makes it so effective, and why it remains the go-to energy drink for millions. So buckle up, because the process is more fascinating than you think. Red Bull is completely suitable for vegetarians, which means no hidden animal-derived ingredients. The key ingredient most people recognize is caffeine, the same compound found in coffee and tea. But why do so many athletes, gamers, and professionals swear by Red Bull? It's because caffeine helps increase alertness, improve concentration, and enhance physical performance by stimulating the central nervous system. It tricks your brain into feeling less tired and reduces the perception of effort during physical activities, giving you that extra push when you need it the most. Alongside caffeine, Red Bull contains taurine, B vitamins, and sugars or artificial sweeteners depending on whether you choose the classic or sugar-free version. Each of these plays a role in boosting energy levels and metabolism, making the drink more than just flavored water with caffeine. Health authorities worldwide, including the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA), have extensively studied the drink and concluded that the ingredients in Red Bull are safe for most people when consumed in moderation. Of course, like anything, too much can lead to negative effects, but when enjoyed responsibly, it's a safe way to get that energy boost. So, what's your go-to Red Bull flavor? Original, tropical, blue edition, or maybe the sugar-free? Think about how many times this little can has helped you stay awake during long drives or crushed a deadline. That burst of energy isn't magic, it's science. Now let's dive into how this iconic drink is created. The journey begins with sourcing the finest ingredients. Every component, caffeine, taurine, B vitamins, and flavors, is sourced from trusted suppliers and delivered to Red Bull's state-of-the-art production facilities. These facilities follow strict quality control standards to ensure every ingredient meets safety and quality benchmarks. But the real magic starts when these ingredients come together in the mixing process. Inside the plant, massive stainless steel tanks mix the ingredients according to a precise formula that has remained largely unchanged since the drink was first launched in the late 1980s. These ratios are critical. Just a slight variation can impact not only the flavor but also the effectiveness of the drink. That's why computerized systems and highly trained technicians oversee every step, ensuring consistency from the first can to the billionth. While the ingredients are being mixed, something equally important is happening elsewhere in the factory: the creation of those signature slim aluminum cans. Red Bull's can is instantly recognizable and designed for both aesthetics and convenience. The process begins with flat sheets of aluminum that are fed into high-speed machines, where they're cut and formed into cylindrical shapes. Each can is then coated internally with a special protective layer to prevent the drink from reacting with the metal, which could otherwise alter the taste and compromise quality. The precision here is mind-blowing. Machines produce thousands of cans per minute, each one identical to the next, ensuring the brand's iconic look remains consistent worldwide. Once the cans are ready, it's time for filling. The blended Red Bull mixture is transferred into automated filling machines that work at incredible speed, filling thousands of cans every minute. Each can is carefully measured to the exact amount, no more, no less, before being sealed airtight with an aluminum lid. This airtight seal is crucial for preserving freshness and carbonation, giving you that satisfying fizz when you pop open the can. After sealing, the cans undergo pasteurization to eliminate any possible contaminants, ensuring that what you drink is not only refreshing but also completely safe. But Red Bull doesn't stop at taste and safety, they care about how the product looks in your hand. That's why the sleek, slim design of the can is not just for show. It's designed to fit perfectly in your pocket, gym bag, or car cup holder. This attention to detail is part of why the brand has become so iconic in the US and around the globe. Every can you see on a store shelf has gone through rigorous checks for weight, pressure, and seal integrity before being packed into cartons and shipped out to distributors. Now, let's talk sustainability, because Red Bull has made big strides in that area. Did you know every Red Bull can is 100% recyclable? In fact, recycling just one aluminum can saves enough energy to power a television for 3 hours. That's a huge deal when you think about the billions of cans Red Bull produces annually. The company has invested heavily in energy-efficient production systems and works to reduce CO2 emissions across its supply chain. Still, the sheer scale of global demand means Red Bull is always looking for new ways to innovate, like developing lightweight can designs and using renewable energy sources in production plants. It's all part of their commitment to balancing business with environmental responsibility. What's truly fascinating is how technology and craftsmanship come together to create this drink that so many people love. Behind every can of Red Bull is a story of precision engineering, advanced food science, and strict quality control. From the ingredients that give you wings to the recyclable can in your hand, every detail is designed to deliver a premium experience. Next time you crack open a can, you'll know just how much work goes into making it perfect. So, the next time you're pulling an all-nighter, heading out on a road trip, or gearing up for a workout, remember the science and effort behind that little can of energy. It's not just a drink, it's a finely tuned formula created to keep you alert and focused when you need it most. And if you're like millions of Americans who swear by Red Bull to power through their toughest days, you know exactly why it's become more than just an energy drink. It's a trusted companion for life's high-energy moments. If you found this journey through Red Bull's production process as fascinating as we did, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with your friends, leave a comment telling us your favorite Red Bull flavor, and let us know when Red Bull has helped you stay on top of your game. And if you believe that anything is possible with the right boost, then hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-scenes looks at the world's most iconic products. Because when it comes to innovation, passion, and precision, stories like these prove one thing: if you believe in it, anything is possible.